Is coffee the miracle drug we've all been waiting for? Tune in till the end of this video to find out. You probably don't know these facts about coffee, but coffee is the magical drink of the morning. For most of us, the smell of freshly brewed coffee precedes the rising of the sun. Technically though, they are seeds. Coffee beans are cherry-like berries found on flowering coffee shrubs. Therefore, it wouldn't be strange to call them coffee seeds. It actually makes perfect sense. After all, coffee is a plant that grows from a seed. Coffee is the second most traded commodity. It is also extremely popular, with many people praising it. However, some health professionals advise against drinking coffee because they believe it can be harmful to one's health. Some people swear by its numerous health benefits. Others claim it is harmful to your health. Based on studies, it has a variety of health benefits for the body as a whole, but it also depends on how your body reacts to caffeine. So in this video, we'll go over the specifics. But before we continue, a brief request from us. If you find value in this video, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss our valuable content on health in the future. Now off to 7 little-known facts about coffee. Number 1. Coffee supports brain health and power. You often add a little sugar to your cup of coffee, correct? It would appear that the interaction of caffeine and glucose could serve as central nervous system stimulants and cause the production of adrenaline. Coffee will improve your ability to concentrate and pay attention. Additionally, consuming coffee will boost your energy levels, blood pressure, and heart rate. Your ability to concentrate will be enhanced by doing this. It can therefore increase your mental capacity and pull you out of that concentration slump you may experience after lunch. It's vital to note that 11 observational studies with a total of more than 29,000 participants that revealed its use may reduce the risk of Alzheimer's disease. Additionally, a number of additional research points to a favorable association between moderate coffee drinking and decreased chances of dementia or cognitive decline have been found out. Although it might not actually increase your intelligence, coffee can definitely aid your efforts to do so. Number 2. Coffee has almost no calories. The USDA estimates that 100 grams of it provides 0.5 kilos of calories and no fat. However, we enjoy adding more ingredients like sugar, whipping cream, milk, etc. to dress it up. This is also the reason why some beverages may end up containing hundreds of calories. Starbucks Tasty Frappuccinos, for instance, contains 400 to 500 calories per serving. That's something that they don't tell you. There's a lot of sugar in chocolate in a white chocolate mocha. Therefore, it contains roughly 400 calories. Thus, if you're really trying to lose weight, you might want to forgo these Starbucks treats in favor of a cup of plain black coffee with a little amount of sugar or other sweeteners. Number 3. Coffee increases your fiber intake. According to some reports, 100 ml of freshly brewed coffee might contain as much as 0.75 grams of dietary fiber. Therefore, 1 or 2 cups of it can help you go even closer to meeting the daily necessary amount of fiber. Having coffee can also aid in weight loss and burn calories. However, you shouldn't rely solely on it for fiber, because if you do, you'll be sleepwalking tonight. Dried fruit, apples, avocados, berries, beans, broccoli, and many more foods are examples of high-fiber foods. Think about eating a nutritious, balanced diet while you drink that hot cup of joe. Number 4. Coffee may lower the risk of type 2 diabetes. According to certain research, regular consumption may be linked to a reduced long-term risk of type 2 diabetes. For instance, individuals who consumed more than 1 cup over the course of 4 years had an 11% lower chance of getting type 2 diabetes than those who consumed only 1 cup per day. According to another study conducted by researchers at the Harvard School of Public Health, a different investigation found that the coffee ingredient caffestrol could help mice with their type 2 indicators. While additional research is required, it still appears that it may affect metabolism, inflammation, and insulin sensitivity. Number 5. Coffee can reduce the risk of chronic liver disease. It may lower the risk of liver cancer according to a 2019 assessment of the research. A 2015 American study found that those who drank 2 to 3 cups of coffee daily had lower risks of getting hepatocellular carcinoma. More studies have been discovered that link its consumption to a lower risk of cirrhosis or liver cancer. All of its consumption may actually provide protection against chronic liver disease. With so many research on the subject, we may be able to infer that it has some positive effects on liver health. Be aware of consuming excessive amounts of it under the mistaken belief that doing so can restore your liver to its former glory. Don't assume that you can easily fix what's already far gone. Number 6. Coffee could improve your immune system. Caffeine's influence on boosting energy may also help your immune system by strengthening and improving it. It has phenolic compounds which have strong antioxidant activities that support good health. You might want to stick with natural ground coffee though. Potential unhealthy chemical additives may be present in instant coffee. So may your coffee be natural and fresh, and may your morning be pleasant and productive. 7. Coffee might decrease the risk of developing Parkinson's disease. According to preliminary research, drinking caffeine is associated with a low incidence of Parkinson's disease. Its ingestion can reduce the risk of Parkinson's disease according to a meta-analysis. Smokers were particularly affected by this. According to the study, people who consume coffee are less likely to have depression or other cognitive disorders like Alzheimer's disease. To validate these results, more studies on this subject is required. After discussing the fascinating health advantages and facts about coffee, we will focus on the different types of it. Even though there are more than 100 varieties, Arabica and Café Robusta are the two most common that are grown and sold globally. The most well-liked of them all is the Arabica, mostly because of its taste. Robusta contains more caffeine than normal coffee, which makes it a little bitter, but its additional caffeine serves as a natural barrier against flies and other parasites, so it's easier to farm and tend to. Arabica is generally more expensive than it because it takes longer to grow. Its beans are generally harvested earlier and have a higher quality. Which one do you prefer? You probably aren't aware though, because modern manufacturers may combine both of these strains. For instance, Robusta is a component of Italian espresso beans because it enhances the aroma. Well, that's it folks. Have your morning coffee and then take pleasure in a successful day. Coffee is really as magical as it tastes, isn't it? I hope you enjoyed the video. Of course, if you have any queries and questions that you want to be answered, let me know in the comment section below. How do you like your coffee? Strong or with milk? Perhaps with a shot of espresso? Let us know in the comment section below as well. While you're there, please leave a like, subscribe, and click the bell button to receive information on our new health-related videos. If you want to watch more of our content, check out this video in the lower right corner. You can also check out our playlist of related content. Anyway, see you later and thank you for watching.